What good is melody? What good is music if it ain't possessing something sweet? Now it ain't the melody and it ain't the music. There's something else that makes this tune complete.
Good afternoon, Anthro Northwest. Welcome to the Family Friends Furry Feast. So happy to have everyone here today. So we have some very special musical guests and panelists. Our first musical guest this afternoon is the amazing Tygre.
Hello, everybody. Thank you. How's everybody doing? Everybody enjoying their food? It smells so good. I'm eating vicariously through all of you as I untangle myself from my mask. So we pulled a bit of an audible for this music for you guys, so we're excited to make some musical magic a little bit while you guys munch away. You enjoying Seattle? Yeah? How many people are from in town? Yeah? Oh my gosh. Okay, that makes sense, I guess. Well, welcome. Enjoy your food. I'm just going to do some music for you. All right. Maybe wink at you a little bit. Who knows? We have an announcement. Give us un momento, AV.
If you can't find a spot to eat, all of the panel rooms are open for overflow seating. So if you see anybody looking for a spot, just send them to any panel room. All right, thank you so much.
All right, let's hit it. I found a love for me. Darling, just dive right in. Follow my lead. I found a girl, beautiful and sweet. I never knew you were that someone waiting for me. We were just kids when we fell in love, not knowing what it was. I will not give you up this time. Darling, just hold me close. Your heart is all I own, and in your eyes, you're holding mine. So we were just kids when we fell, dancing in the dark, with you between my arms, standing in the grass, listening to our favorite song. When I saw you in that dress, looking so beautiful, I don't deserve this. Darling, you look perfect tonight. Well, I found a woman stronger than anyone I know. Found a love to carry more than just my secrets, to carry love, to carry children of our own. We were still kids, but we're so in love, not knowing what it was. I know we'll be alright this time. Darling, just hold my hand. Be my girl, I'll be your man. And still kids, dancing in the dark with you between my arms, barefoot on the grass, listening to our favorite song. When I saw you in that dress, looking so beautiful, I don't deserve this. How you look perfect tonight. Baby, I'm dancing in the dark with you between my arms, barefoot on the grass, listening to our favorite song. I have faith in what I see, and know I have met an angel in person. Now you look perfect. I don't deserve this. Now you look perfect tonight. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate the patience. I had to dig this one out of the rep book. We had an audible change of scheduling, so I appreciate that. Yeah, I mean, you guys know everything's geared towards love this weekend. Whether it's someone you're in love with, or it's celebrating something you just love. Hobby, passion, friends, family, a dog, a cat, your fursuit, you know. All are valid. So yeah, we've compiled some lovely romantical ditties for you. What do we have queued up next, Lars? There it is. There goes my hand shaking, and you are the reason my heart keeps beating. I need you now. There goes my heart beating, and you are the reason my heart is bleeding. I'm hopeless now, and I climb every mountain, swim every ocean, just to be with you and fix what I've broken. Oh, 'cause I need you to see that you are the reason. And there goes my heart racing, and you are the reason my heart is bleeding. I'm hopeless now. If I could turn back the clock, make sure the light defeated the dark, I'd spend every hour of every day keeping you safe. And I'd climb every mountain, swim every ocean, just to be with you, fix what I've broken. Oh, 'cause I need you to see you are the reason. You are the reason. Need you to hold me tonight. climb every mountain, swim every ocean, just to be with you and fix what I've broken. Oh, 'cause I need you to see you are the reason. You guys are cute. That's awesome. Look at that. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. I really love that song. Man, I like the idea of thinking about like the reasons why I behave the way I do, and there's just always some cute person that's got me feeling some type of way, and I just think like that song encaptures that, you know? Like if I could literally change the universe, I would have it end with you being happy, you know? I just love that sentiment. So, in lieu of this audible, I met somebody very special today, and they're extremely talented. We're gonna wing a song for you. Their name is Kettu. They're gonna join me here on piano, and we're gonna do a song together, and we're just throwing it together. So bear with us. It'll be fun. It'll be loose, kind of like me. And keep eating your food. All right. Is it good though? It looked really good. Yeah. Looks delish. Hi, Kettu. This is Kettu, everybody. They're so talented. Just wait. Ready? Close my eyes and I can see a world that's waiting up for me that I call my own. Through the dark, through the door, through where no one's been before. They can say it all sounds crazy. They can say I've lost my mind. I don't care, so call me crazy. We can live in a world that we design. 'Cause every night I lie in bed, various colors fill my head. A million dreams are keeping me awake. I think of what the world could be, a vision of the one I see. A million dreams, it's all it's gonna take. A million dreams for the world we're gonna make. My bad. Go ahead. You're good. That's my. I'm sorry. There's a house we can build. Every room inside is filled with things from far away. Special things I compile, each one that'll make you smile on a rainy day. They can say it all sounds crazy. They can say I've lost my mind. I don't care, so call me crazy. Run away to a world that we design. 'Cause every night I lie in bed, the brightest colors fill my head. A million dreams are keeping me awake. I think of what the world could be, a vision of the one I see. Million dreams, it's all it's gonna take. A million dreams for the world we're gonna make. However big, however small, let me be part of it all and share your dreams with me. You may be right, I may be wrong, and let me bring you along to the world you'll see, to the world I close my eyes to see, close my eyes to see. The brightest colors fill my head, million dreams are keeping me awake. I think of what the world could be, a vision of the one I see. Million dreams is all it's gonna take. A million dreams for the world we're gonna make. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to leave you here with Kettu for a bit. And let's give it up for Kettu, by the way. We literally put this together, this song, 2 minutes ago, because we met about 10 minutes ago. So they did a wonderful job. And they're going to serenade you now. I'll be back. Don't miss me too much, all right? Enjoy your food. I'll see you in a bit.
And thank you so much for joining us for the Winter Feast again. Now, if you're looking for a seat, we have overflow seating in all of the panel rooms. And just to remind you that Group 2 is starting now, so if you finish your meal, we would ask you to join us on Channel 18 for the rest of the live program. Thank you so much, and please welcome Kettu the Fox.
Can you all hear me? So with Annie and Co's wedding, I have a song that I want to dedicate to them. The title is Love Never Fails. Love always hopes, and love still believes when you don't. Love is the same that are holding you. Love never fails you. back around. When the sky is falling down, nothing is greater than this, greater than this. 'Cause love is right here. Sorry, I lost my place. It's hard to play in suit and control a phone and play the piano.
You want me to help the phone?
Yes, please.
Yeah, I got you. I could just slowly scroll for you.
Yeah, if you want to hold that
Of course.
right there.
Yeah, and I can also get that stand set up for you, too.
Where am I at? I'm sorry, I lost my
You're
place.
good.
Oh. 'Cause love is right here. Love is alive. Love is the way, the truth, the light. Love is a river that flows through. Love is the arms that are holding you. And love is the place you will fly to. Love never fails you.
Hell yeah. Woo! Do you want me to get that stand set for you?
Yeah.
I can move that stand, yeah.
Yeah.
Tuck it under there. Will this be an okay distance for you?
Yeah. All right.
You want me to put it on there?
Yeah, go ahead and set it there.
Okay.
Yeah. Thank
There
you
you
so much.
Let me, and if you need anything, just say my name.
All right, thank you.
want to do one more?
I can do more.
Okay. I think we have Sarvey that we should probably run pretty late.
Oh, are we?
Yeah.
I can.
Have you back at the end.
Huh?
Have you back at the end? We'll have you back in a little bit.
Yeah.
All right. Let's do that. All right, our next guest is Sarvey Wildlife. They're a charity sponsor for the convention, and their mission is to rescue, rehabilitate, and release wildlife in need. And their special is large avians. Please welcome Sarvey Wildlife to stage, where they will tell you all about how they help animals in need.
Take this off while I'm talking so people can hear me. Thank you.
Okay.
He's not behind me, but. Well, good evening, everybody. Thank you so much. So my name is Suzanne, and I'm the director at Sarvey Wildlife. I've been the director there for 10 years now, and I've got with me some of our staff and board members and volunteers. So here in a few minutes, a couple more volunteers are going to join us on stage with some of our live birds. So as Gabriel mentioned, we are a wildlife rehabilitation facility. Our mission is to help injured, orphaned, and debilitated animals. So we take in about 135 different species every year. We treat about 3,000 patients annually. So we're open every day of the year, and we're very busy. In the summertime, we can get 300 patients at a time that we're caring for on any given day. We do use volunteers, so if anybody is living locally, we're located in Snohomish County in Arlington, just about 45, 50 miles north of here. So if you're in our vicinity and are interested in volunteering, we'd love to have you do that. We also have internship opportunities. Sometimes people are interested in getting into a career with wildlife, and even if you're not interested in specifically doing rehabilitation, there's a lot of skills that our internship can offer to help you go into education with animals and all kinds of other things. So I'm going to introduce a couple people here. So this is Catherine, and Catherine actually has been part of this community for quite some time herself. She actually found us as a place of employment when she came to Anthro Northwest. She was like, oh, and she applied for one of our seasonal positions, and we hired her, and yeah, so now she actually is a full-time employee, and she is a licensed rehabilitator. And this is Kev. Kev is one of our board members who's come out to join us today. And Barb. So Barb is we've been around for 42 years, and Barb is an original. So Barb was one of the original founding board members of Sarvey. So when our founder got this idea to help wild animals, Barb was working in a veterinary hospital at the time, and they kind of worked with the vet and a few other people that were interested in helping animals, and what started with just, a handful and then a couple dozen turned into the thousands of animals that we care for every year. So, so Barb's the original greatest of all time, right, Barb? So you might have met Barb if you went to the bat workshop earlier. So bats are Barb's specialty. She actually is a bat rehabilitator. So a few things about our hospital. We are actually really fortunate. We own the property outright that we're located on, but our facility is quite geriatric at this point, I guess is the best way to put it. So we have used it very, very hard the last few decades, and we're in the process right now of building a brand new hospital. So we're really grateful to be here tonight and to be with you this weekend, because the funds raised at this event are going to help us with our capital campaign to build a new hospital. So we are currently in the process of raising $2 million. So yeah, we've got a lot to build. We have to build a hospital. We have to do infrastructure for new water and fire hydrants and some things like that. So it's a massive undertaking, but we're getting there. So this is going to help us a long way with that. So I want to also mention a couple things. So if anybody here knows Munchkin, and I'm not sure if, are you in the room? Maybe, I don't know, wave if you are. So up here, if you can see, we've got a partial fursuit that was donated and made by Munchkin. He came down from Canada. He couldn't be with us last year. He donated a raccoon fursuit last year. So this is a beaver. And there are raffle tickets available at our booth, which is right outside where you picked up your meal earlier. So there's some beautiful gloves, wonderful head, and this super soft, amazing, detailed tail that he made. So we hope that you can come and buy some tickets. There's a lot of other prizes too. This is the grand prize. So the tickets are only $1 each. So that's a pretty good deal. $1, you might win an amazing fursuit. I also want to shout out to all the celebrity doodlers that have come and helped us at our booth. We've been raising money that way as well and have raised quite a few $100 doing that. So thank you if you're one of our doodlers that's already doodled or is still scheduled to doodle. And I also have to give a shout out to Hubcap. I don't know if you're in the room, but his efforts to try to come up with super creative, amazing opportunities to help us fundraise by having engaging events during this convention have been just amazing. His level of support and detail, we really appreciate that. So we want to thank you again for letting us be here. I'm going to turn the microphone over to Robert, who's got a special guest with him. So. Sorry, I guess we're bringing up, well, we're bringing up Evelyn first. And she has a special guest with her, so I'm going to turn over the microphone. So this is Evelyn, one of our education handlers.
Hi, this is Aura, and she's our resident turkey vulture. She's been at Sarvey since 2011. She came in as a first-year bird. She had a fungal infection in her feather follicles, so they grow in rather misshapen, and she's missing a lot of her flight feathers, so she would never be able to survive in the wild. So she's been with us for, 11, 12 years now, and she'll live with us for the rest of her life. And she gets medication every day for this, and that helps to control it. I think turkey vultures are just fascinating. There are 23 species of vultures around the world, but turkey vultures are the most common around here. They live in Washington, usually from about April to October, and then they'll migrate south where it's warmer. And though Aura can do some flying, she can fly within her enclosure, which is quite large, but she'd never be able to make a migration, so she wouldn't survive. They're very social birds. They generally hang around in groups. You might see up to 100 nesting somewhere at night, and groups of 20 or 30 flying around during the day. So sadly, Aura is on her own. She lives next door to Freedom, the bald eagle, who you'll see in just a few minutes. We try to provide different enrichment activities for her. We put things in her enclosure to keep her entertained. She kind of likes mirrors, which makes sense because she is a social bird. But she's got a little colored xylophone and things that she can tear apart, little fleece things. And because she has such a fantastic sense of smell, we try to put things in there also that she can smell, like sprigs of rosemary or other herbs, just to give her some stimulation. Yeah, she's got a fantastic sense of smell. She can smell things a mile away. And they tend to cue into the gases that are put off by carcasses. They eat dead things. And they can eat dead things that have been died of, all kinds of bacteria or viruses, including rabies, and their stomach is so acidic, anything that goes in gets killed before it comes out. How much should I talk? They usually live out 15 years in captivity. I'm sorry, not in captivity, in the wild. In captivity, some have lived as long as, over 45 years. That's really unusual. I think there have been a couple that have lived over 45 years. But 15 years in the wild is about it. But when they're in captivity, We're giving them medical care. We're constantly monitoring their diets and their weights and giving them medications that they need. They don't have any predators. They get regular meals, good meals. Pardon? Do you want to go? Should I keep talking?
All right, let's give a quiet round of applause for Aura, our turkey vulture. Okay. Now, someone may need to come grab this microphone. Okay. So first of all, I'd like to get a shout out to all of you. Every single person who is attending here, every single person who has donated to our Wildlife Center. We greatly appreciate everything you've done, so thank you. And this pretty bird right here is Freedom. She is our bald eagle. She came to us at the Wildlife Center in 1998. When she was approximately 3 months old, unfortunately, she fell out of her nest. She had broken both of her wings. Her right wing we were able to fix, but unfortunately her left wing was beyond repair. So she cannot fly, and she's going to have to be with us in captivity for the rest of her life. Oh yeah, stretch those wings. Now, bald eagles are part of what's called the sea or fish eagle family. So of course you see them mostly near bodies of water like lakes and rivers. They do like to eat fish, but of course they like to eat things other than just fish. They will eat small to medium-sized mammals like rats, rabbits, meadow voles, the occasional dog. Not really, no, that doesn't happen nearly as often as you think. And these guys are not above scavenging as well. They will eat things that are already dead. So might as well make use of it, right? Now, she weighs about 10.5 pounds. That seems awfully light for a bird of this size, but you have to realize that these guys are built for flying, so they need to be as lightweight as possible. A lot of what you see here is just feathers. If you were to take those all away, she would be very scrawny looking. They also have things like hollow bones, a lot of other adaptations that allow them to fly. Now, for years, bald eagles, believe it or not, used to be on the endangered species list, primarily due to a chemical pesticide called DDT, which a lot of farmers would spray on their crops to kill the insects and small little critters from eating them. One of the unfortunate side effects of that was when it would rain or the farmers water their fields, that poison makes its way into the ground and then to a nearby source of water. The fish, of course, in that water breathes the poison, they get it, and then the eagles eat the fish. Now, this stuff does not necessarily kill the birds, but what it does is it messes with the way that their body produces calcium. So when the mama bird lays her eggs, those shells are so thin that just the weight of the parents sitting on them is enough to crush them. And how much time do we have left? Okay. So yeah, Freedom unfortunately is going to have to be with us in captivity for the rest of her life. And in captivity, she can live upwards of 50 to 60 years or more. So she's got quite a ways to go yet. And I have been working with her for the past 8 years or so. By the way, my name is Robert. Some of you may know me better as Dolph. I've been in the furry community for quite some time. And yeah, it is an absolute pleasure to work with these birds. Here up at Sarvey, we pretty much rely entirely off of volunteers and donations. So if something like this, if working with these wildlife, helping them, giving back to the environment sounds great, do please come up and volunteer. We are definitely looking for volunteers. So I think I will hand this back to Suzanne.
All right. Well, I think that concludes our little talk here, and I'm not sure who's coming up to take over, but I'm going to thank you all again, and if you're interested in anything from the silent auction, that's also happening outside. You can get a bidder number really easily, and then we will see you all hopefully tomorrow for the live auction as well. So thank you again. Want to go in there? Thank you.
All right, thank you so much for joining us for the Winter Feast. And we do ask, because we have about 800 people more to feed, if you've finished your food, we ask that you please join us on Channel 18 on the TVs. We're live streaming the whole program. Our next guest is Ardy. and he is reading a love letter that he composed.
Good evening, everyone. Thank you for coming to A&W, and it's lovely to see you all again this year. Thank you. So, yeah, a friend of mine recently got in touch and asked me to describe something called love to them. And, well, I guess I never really thought about it. It's a kind of a strange question at first, but the more I thought about it, the more it really got me wondering, what is love exactly? Well, scientifically, it's a mix of dopamine, serotonin, oxytocin, and hormones that, when they mix up just right, it makes us feel good about stuff. But somehow that doesn't really feel like the right answer. Love, well, feels more complicated than that, more than just chemistry in our brain. It feels like it's a part of us somehow. We talk about how we love things and sensations, objects, experiences, like our favorite bands or our favorite music, our favorite foods that hopefully some of you are enjoying tonight. A stuffed animal that we've had forever, or that one memory of when we went camping along the stars and stayed out until dawn. Things that, when we remember them or experience them again, they bring a smile to our face and warmth in our hearts. Unfortunately, though, sometimes love can hurt us as well. When we think about losing somebody or remembering somebody who maybe isn't around anymore, when we've been hurt by another person, or when we lose something that was precious to us. Or we tell someone how we feel and maybe they don't quite feel the same way. We hurt because of love, and sometimes it feels like something's missing. Like it hurts us, but not in an injury sort of way, more in a sick and all jumbled up inside sort of way. Love also isn't the same for everybody. Some people love different things, sure, but, well, more than that, we love each other differently. Attraction to each other could be based on any number of things, from how we look to how we act to just how we are as people. And sometimes we just like being around each other because, well, it makes us feel good, right? We also talk about how we love. Sometimes it's, well, just about being there for someone when they don't feel right or when they're sad, or maybe it's just we want to be able to help them when they need us. We want to be able to be useful to those we care about. Or we want to share our favorite things with them, get them gifts or foods we think they might like. But sometimes it's about being able to be intimate and vulnerable with people, wanting to be held and wanting to be close to them and being able to give that affection back to people as they want it. Love all speaks to us differently somehow, and we all interpret it in different ways, and we all feel loved in different ways. Sometimes it really can be as simple as just saying the 3 words, I love you. But sometimes those words just, they don't feel like enough, you know? Like, they're so limiting. Love is sometimes just so indescribable that words just don't feel like they're enough sometimes. That gut feeling that it's such a paradox to describe. It can make us feel at our best and at our worst. It's so obvious to some of us and so elusive to others. It really makes you think sometimes if it's all worth it, and some people may not think so, but I disagree. Love, for all of its faults, is one of the most beautiful and powerful of our emotions. It compels us, it drives us. Sometimes it scares us, and it's a visceral, emotional, physical thing. It can be blind and brash, intoxicating and fleeting in the moment. But it can also grow slowly and patiently, blooming through nourishment and perseverance. love can be anywhere we look for it. It could be in our friends, our family, pets, partners, and importantly, love can be in ourselves when we look for it. We write songs about it, movies about it. We have holidays for it, right? But some of us will spend our entire lives chasing it. But what is love exactly? I honestly have no idea. But I wouldn't change a thing about it. Thank you, everybody. Have a wonderful A&W.
Well, it's my pleasure to welcome our next musical guest, Aaron Kitsune, who will be playing some compositions on the keyboard. Thank you so much, Aaron Kitsune. Beautiful, beautiful piano. All right, next up, Tygre is going to revisit us with some beautiful singing.
You guys really can't get rid of me. I'm happy to be back. I'm gonna sing some more love songs for you. Do you guys say your morning affirmations in the mirror? I'm starting to do that more because self-love, y'all. Self-love. It's 2023. No more self-detriment. All right? We're all freaking heroes to ourselves. Take the dubs when you get them, okay? Just gotta remind everybody of that. But I'm gonna sing some more. I'm gonna sing at your face now more. Here we go. Fly me to the moon, let me play among the stars. Let me see what spring is like on Jupiter and Mars. In other words, hold my hand. In other words, baby, kiss me. Fill my heart with song, let me sing forevermore. You're all that I long for, all I worship and adore. In other words, please be true. In other words, I love you. Discussion with a close friend of mine who's also helping with AV. The AV team, wonderful job. You guys are doing fantastic. And yeah, they're doing a fantastic job. Talk about love, man. I love them. They make me sound pretty, so how could I not, you know? Fill my heart with song, let me sing forevermore. You're all that I long for, all I worship and adore. In other words, please be true. In other words, I love you. Thank you. Thank you. That's a good heartwarming one, huh? That's a oof. Thank you. Thank you very much. I very much appreciate that. I love that song. That one was definitely one of my best friend's roommate's idea. You got to do this song. I was like, say no more. I got you, because it's the perfect little jazz number for some eating. I'm gonna hit you with another one now. This one's got more soul in it, baby. About to get weird with this microphone. Used to spend my nights out at the bar room. Liquor was the only love I know. But you rescued me from reaching for the bottom and brought me back from being too far gone. You're as smooth Tennessee Whiskey. You're as sweet as strawberry wine. You're as warm as a glass of brandy. And look for love in all the same old places. I found the bottom of the bottle's always dry. But when you poured out your heart, I didn't waste it. 'Cause there's nothing like your love to get me high. Yeah. You're as smooth as Tennessee whiskey. You're as sweet as strawberry wine. You're as warm as a glass of brandy, and I stay stoned on your love all the damn time. I say, come on, woo! This room smells amazing now. Talk about love. Food now. Food I love. But and I'm on a diet. So we're loving the diet life, and I'm here for it, honestly. Yeah! All about self-love, self-help, right? That's the theme of 2023. We're not letting the negativity win. Not anymore. It's exhausting. Let's just love. You know? I love my fellow musicians. You're as smooth as Tennessee whiskey. Oh, you're as sweet, so damn sweet, strawberry wine. You're as warm as a glass of brandy, and I stay stoned all the time. You're as smooth as Tennessee whiskey. Tennessee whiskey. I kinda wish I had a whiskey right now. You're as smooth as Tennessee whiskey. I want some whiskey. Tennessee whiskey. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, I love that song. I gotta do more jazz sets. This is like bread and butter, baby. And I'm gonna do one more for myself here, and then I'm gonna bring my friend Kettu back up, and we're gonna close y'all out, do some duets together. It'll be fun, all right? So let me just hit you with one more love song, melt your face a little bit, all right? And then we'll go from there. Birds flying high, you know how I feel. River running free, you know how I feel. Breeze drifting on by, you know how I feel. It's a new dawn, it's a new day, it's a new life for me. And I'm feeling good. Are you guys feeling good? Yeah? It's Saturday, baby. Saturday at a con. I just broke this. Woo! Fish in the sea, you know how I feel. River running free, you know how I feel. Blossom on the tree, you know how I feel. It's a new dawn, it's a new day, it's a new life for me, and I'm feeling good. Dragonfly out in the sun, you know what I mean, don't you know? Butterflies all having fun, you know what I mean. Sleep in peace when day is done, that's what I mean. This old world is a new world, and a bold world for me. For of the pine, you know how I feel. Oh, freedom isn't mine, and I know how I feel. It's a new dawn, it's a new day, it's a new life. It's a new dawn, it's a new day, it's a new life. It's a new dawn, it's a new day, it's a new life, it's a new life for me. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good. I feel so good. I hope you're feeling so good. Thank you. Thank you very much. This mic stand is gonna get a restraining order after this set. It's like, girl, leave me alone. Thank you very much. That concludes my my solo set, but I'm gonna bring my friend Kettu back up. We have a couple songs that we're just gonna do to play out while you finish up eating, but I just wanna thank you guys again so much for just being here and being positive, creating a wonderful, safe environment. We all know that's what it's all about. And we're pushing the narrative of love, baby. That's what I'm talking about, some love. Give somebody a hug. That's all right. What do we start with? Oh, yeah, let me grab it. Yeah, I'm gonna put on my phone. I like, do you want me first? I was like raising it. Hold it out. I was like, I broke it. I've been here for 2 seconds. I broke everything. Yeah, go for it, Van. I'm good to go. Say something, I'm giving up on you. And I'll be the one if you want me to. And anywhere I would have followed you. Say something, I'm giving up on you. And I'm still learning to love and just starting to crawl. Say something, I'm giving up on you. And I'm sorry that I couldn't get to you. And anywhere I would have followed you. Say something, I'm giving up on you. And I will swallow my pride. You're the one that I love, and I'm saying goodbye. Say something, I'm giving up on you. I'm sorry that I couldn't get to you. And anywhere I would have followed you. Ooh, say something, I'm giving up on you. Say something, I'm giving up on you. Say something. Thank you so much. Thank you so. This is so fun. To me, there's nothing I love more, speaking of love, than this. Some just live music with somebody, with a good friend. This is like dessert to me. I love this. I'm just happy to be sharing this moment with you and with Kettu. They're fantastic. I think we got one more for you. All right? Which one? Oh, yeah. All right. Thank you again, everybody. We're going to close you out, okay? Standing in the wake of devastation, and you were waiting on the edge of the unknown, with the cataclysm raining down, insides crying, save me now. You were there, impossibly alone. Do you feel cold and lost in desperation? You build up hope, but fails all you've known. Remember all the sadness and frustration, and let it go. The light that blinded every angel, as if the sky had blown the heavens into stars. You felt the gravity of tempered grace falling into empty space, no one there to catch you in their arms. Do you feel cold and lost in desperation? You build up hope, but fails all you've known. Remember all the sadness and frustration, and let it go. frustration, let it go. Let it go. Let it go. Let it go. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. Kettu, everybody. Kettu. Me. And my name is Tygre, Tygre. Call me Ty. Feel free to come give me hugs. I love you all very much, all right? Thank you so much. Enjoy the rest of your food. Enjoy the rest of your con. Be nice to the staff, please. Wink at the AV crew because they're super cute. And they make me sound pretty, like I said. All right, I love you all. Mwah. Goodbye.
Smile on my face for the whole human race. Why, it's almost like being in love. All the music of life seems to be like a bell that is ringing for me. And from the way that I feel when that bell starts to peal, I would swear I was falling, swear I was falling. Why, it's almost like being in